Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Pele. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. DiMarco. And that was very necessary. That is Conte.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, played right into his path. And the finish! That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good-looking ball. Played towards the front line. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. DiMarco. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was alert to it. Still goalless. Balde. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Pele. Seedorf. Raul. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. So much time and space here. Goal! for a shot! This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. He's through here. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Balde. And now the breakaway. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's a beautiful simplicity. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed.
And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him is...
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Davids. Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde. Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé with the mighty effort! That's going to go a long way. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. It's their second corner of the game. Baggio goes short. And this is Roberto Baggio. Chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Played it again. Goal! Oh, what? And one more try! Balde clears it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Pinged towards the front line. Roberto Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Raul. It's run loose here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Seedorf. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. DiMarco. And he's managed to get free. This is promising. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Davis plays it long. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Batistuta. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one. That could spell trouble. Mbappe! Pele. And it's Balde. DiMarco. Looking for options for movement. That is good strength. Can he get it through? Balde puts a cross in. Raul proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now, can they get him all? And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! Swung over. Dumfries. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. And here's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Messi. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's their first effort on goal. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Haaland might just make this. Good ball, good take. He's found the way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Haaland. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shapes to shoot! Has another go! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pele!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaká. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Gullit. Gullit. So it is still 0-0. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort. Messi gets through on his own. Oh, shooting chance! Roberto Baggio. And the pass is intercepted. Good take, and is he in? Now there's a fine ball. That is a brilliant interception. Raul. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Davis picks it up out wide. Corner given. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Davis. Look at the space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And this is Ronaldinho. Decent chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. That ball looks a good one. He is just caressing the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Now it's Pele. Kaka. And here's Raul. Threads one in. Turns and goes back. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And this is Roberto Baggio. That has been slung wide.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposite...
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Kaka. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Seedorf.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Davids. Pedri. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Haaland, and he's in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Now Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's been played through. He's got away. Ronaldinho! Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 69 minutes is
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Maldini. Oh no, this does not look good. And the counter is on. Just the keeper to beat. Courtois did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. But he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good read, needed to be. Raul. Pedri. And he welcomes it in.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
No way through there. Kaká, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Baggio. And he's cut it out. Kaká.
This is the time you need that pace.
Raul. Oh, important interception. Not too much. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Pull it. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rummenigge. And that's gone route one. And this is Pele. That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And Owen! Pull it. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, this could be a chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Nedved. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Looking to play him in. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. And here's Haaland.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Davis. And that's decent chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. What Rummenigge! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rummenigge just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Davis. Back into the middle. Seedorf. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Owen. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great vision. Oh, super find. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball. That's been intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Baggio.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Pull it. That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's picked it and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Corinthians certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Frimpong. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Haaland. Owen tries to play it through. Elects to cross. He's got all. No mistake. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 7.
And we're underway again.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Pele.
Camisa 38.
Owen. Davids. Looking for options for movement. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Corinthians are looking to break at pace. Now it's Pele. Corinthians couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? Haaland. Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Haaland. Quality ball. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 25.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Para a entrada do jogador.
And this is Eto'o.
Camisa 9.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. And it's Nedved. Corinthians looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cross shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the shot! It's loose, and he's following up! And another try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Davids is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! Serbia have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Davis. And that's a good ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Lahm. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And he's gone direct here. Frimpong. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just the goalkeeper. Chance for a shot! Goal! Serbia! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Davids. And he's had it nicked away. Raul. And this is Roberto Baggio. He is through here. Can he finish? No mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Serbia finding their passes. He's gone for goal! Goal! Serbia! And again they hit the front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Serbia take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Raul. Lovely. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not... And the finish! And again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Kante clears it away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Baggio with the short one. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Cross in, looks like a good one. And here's Davies, had a shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and
that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Haaland. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Frimpong. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's intervened well there. Conte. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Played in deep.
well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's well positioned here. Owen touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Seedorf. And the keeper has it. Serbia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's cut it out. Pedri. Owen has created one goal already. Now it's Raul. Baresi spots it and intercepts. That is good alertness. And here's Haaland. And here's Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Shifted upfield. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Done delicately. Beckenbauer. Knocks it into space. Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Not the most convincing of passes. Courtois is there to clear. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the left it goes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Messi. Nice physical challenge.
That's going in strongly.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Owen. Ah, that pass just didn't quite work. Knocks it into space. Played back in. And he was alert to it. That's going up front in a hurry. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bergomi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, important interception. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is...
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Can he finish? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Seedorf. Ball played for Rijkaard. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Davis. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. That is good strength. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And the shot! In he goes again! They've scored! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Davis. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's shifting through the gears here. So much time. It's Pele! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and
Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Davis. That's a sharp pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out to the right, back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Owen. Probing pass. Oh, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to pass it through. Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cruyff. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Totti. He has found the way through.
2 added minutes
Threads
has
one
been
in.
indicated.
And this is Totti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's away. Tries a shot. Dembele with the foul. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Oh, that's well spotted. And he was quick to react. Maradona. Oh, it's come loose. Baggio, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Priol gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's superb. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Puskás. Davids. Now it's Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Seedorf. Played back in. And Cruyff! Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. And that is a little undercooked. And he's in on goal. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Owen. Number 3, Alphonso Davies.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 20.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 9, Hazard. Number
Gilberto
7,
Silva calmly
Maldini.
anticipates.
Substitution.
And this is Forlan. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at this. Neymar! It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got...
Pelé gets through on his own. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution in progress.
Casillas, in the context of the game, he must save it. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Looking for options for movement. Very much into the last knockings. Now that's well seen too.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Hazard is herring after that one. Now it's Neymar. Thuram cuts it out. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Pelé. Roberto Baggio. Back could it go? Maradona! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared without hesitation. Great ball. Tries a shot! Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. That's very neat. Now it's Ronaldinho. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tomiyasu. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he plays one through. Thinks about the... There's the shot! Ronaldinho. And it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Ronaldinho. And he's taking no chances there. Not the most accurate pass. Tries a measured ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. Baggio with the short one. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the return pass. And this is Maradona. It's Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that certainly packed a punch. So, third corner of the game. Baggio plays it short. Real chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the shot! Missed by a fraction. Oh, can he get onto this? Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing nice and neat. Dembele, decent chance! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical.
Oh, terrible mistake. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely aimed pass. Owen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no joy this time. Owen. Now, can they get him away? Pinches it off him. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Baggio. He is through here. Messi. Played into space. Floated through. No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. Tries to play it through. And it's Owen. Maradona. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's well positioned here. Big chance! It's in! Brazil are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. Pele. Oh, it's Pirlo. It's a searching pass. Oh, important interception. Davids.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Look at the space here. Pele! That's another chance. He has done it. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is...
This is quite a battle.
13,
Well,
Van
there's
Dijk.
resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's cut it out. Seedorf. Now Roberto Baggio. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Opts to play it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back, and he shoots! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out to the right, Bale, he's picked his way through. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking for options for movement. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball!
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham, and the number on the board is 3. Seedorf. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Davis. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Van Basten. Oh, it's a great ball here. decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio running with the ball. Great chance! Thuram is there to clear. Pull it. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, given away. That's been drilled forward. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's Seedorf. Two down already, a nightmare start. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele. And here's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. Van Basten. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unearned. And this is it's Van Basten! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pele. And this is Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele looks to get on the end of this. Pull it. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bellingham. And it's Maldini. And it's lofted through here. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And it's Hullet. Now who's going to be first to this? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Pelé, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thuram. No way through there. Now that's well seen too. Davids. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Maradona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shed out 1 goal so far. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass somewhat off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Owen. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rijkaard. That's Maldini. Costa Curta. Pelé. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Bullet. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Owen. Now it's Seedorf. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Baggio. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Now it's Pele. That's been slipped through. He is through here.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Davids. And it's Owen. Pull it. And the counter is on. Owen.
Albania are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Baggio. And he's found a way past. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing nice and neat. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Pele. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Raul. Pele. Pull it. Now it's Pele. He's got away. Pele powering forward here. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added
So just
time.
1 extra minute for stoppages. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan finding their passes. Rummenigge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit. Gullit takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Long ball looking to counter. So what can they make of this? Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio with the cross. Probing pass. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Rummenigge was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And it's Baggio. Now there's a fine ball. Skims one in.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Piqué cuts out the pass. Frimpong. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Come backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him...
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. And it's Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first moment of real... Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan are now luxurious. And the shot! They've scored! Right back in the game! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Roberto Baggio. Davids. Davis picks it up out wide. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Frimpong. Seedorf. And here's Baggio. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice-looking ball. Dink through. Good ball, good take. He has found the way. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Baggio. And Frimpong. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Frimpong is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he was alert to it. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Neymar. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Davis. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
He's gone direct here. Out to the left it goes. Pull it. Vieira. Picked out brilliantly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
We have got changes
Numero
here from
11.
both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Yeah.
Il numero 10. Attenzione, un cambio.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Frimpong gets rid without sophistication. And it's Davis. And he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. That's an imaginative pass. Davids. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. And it's Frimpong. Great run on the overlap here. Pirlo does well to get it back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Pirlo. Numero 18. Numero 30.
Rijkaard.
Messi.
Isco puts his foot on the gas.
Il numero 12.
Pelé.
Il numero
That has
9.
been slung
Luis
wide.
Suarez. Il numero 20.
Davis
Attenzione,
is
una
very much the
sostituzione.
model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Davis. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Deep cross. It's Isco!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ambitious ball here. Floated through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Goes long and straight.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a promising position. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...